Hey, what's up everyone, Bestinwest here, and in today's video, we're just going to be doing a few practice battles with my friend FPSticks and RommelJCastro. FPSticks is a prominent YouTuber. I'll leave a link in the description section down below to his YouTube channel. He posts videos pretty often, more often than me at least, and he has some really good stuff and is ranked very high on the Silph leaderboards, so definitely go check him out. But like I mentioned, we did some practice battles. We did show a team of 6, but I'm not going to post those teams up just in case he wants to keep those secret, and also I want to keep my team semi-secret, but you already kind of know what I'm using, so that's fine. Yeah, I did 2 sets of 3, so the first one again is against FPSticks and the other one is against RommelJCastro. So let's get into the first set. Alright, let's get into this first battle against FPSticks. I lead off with Hippowdon, he leads off with Bibarel. This is a bad matchup for me. I need to get out of there as soon as possible. I switch into Chansey, which is a relatively safe switch, and he switches into Golbat. Even though Chansey does win this matchup, it doesn't win by very much because its damage output is very small in terms of its attack stat. So it's not, whenever you win matchups, it's not very polarizing, and when you lose matchups, it can be polarizing, but most of the time it's not. So FP6 is just going to spam these poison fangs, and I'm going to get off the Psychic. And Psychic, even though it's super effective, it does maybe 30% damage, so it'll probably take 2 Psychics to knock out this Golbat if it goes unshielded. I'm just going to try to get to that next Psychic. He's going to get another Poison Fang off, and these Poison Fangs are adding up similar to how my pounds are adding up. I'm going to get to this next Psychic, and this should knock him out if he doesn't block it. Yes, it does, and now I'm on 0 energy and Chansey has about 30% health left. So if he brings in a hard counter, I'm kind of screwed. He brings in Bibarel, which isn't a hard counter, so I'm trying to get to that Psychic. He's going to get a charge move off right here. If it's Surf, I think it's going to get close to knocking me out, but doesn't quite. I'm going to go ahead and switch into Toxicroak. He's going to get another charge move off, and I have to block this, but he's going to switch after this because he has switch advantage now, into Gliscor. Gliscor is going to resist everything Toxicroak has to offer, but I'm just going to go ahead and use this Mud Bomb. I'm going to get a charge move off. I'm pretty sure it's going to be Night Slash. Night Slash has a chance of boosting his attack, but these wing attacks are dealing super effective damage, so yeah, they kind of hurt. Get the second Mud Bomb off. He's going to take it. Again, not very effective damage. Wing attacks be down. Now, I don't have too many options. He has 2 shields as well. Kind of in a bad situation. I'm going to send out Hippowdon. Fire Fang is going to be doing neutral damage to Gliscor, I believe, and he's going to go ahead and switch into his Bibarel. Unfortunately, I'm not able to get to that Psychic. My Chansey is not perfect IVs, so that may have something to do with it, so might have to best buddy it before my tournament if I'm going to use it. Anyways, I get off that Body Slam. He blocks it, obviously. He has 2 shields. I'm going to go ahead and block this Surf, but he's just going to Water Gun me down. Actually, he has 2 Surfs back to back. This Surf is going to knock out my Hippowdon, so that'll do it for the first game. So as you see there, Chansey can win matchups, but it can also get farmed pretty hard, so you have to be careful when you use it. So second battle, I lead off with Chansey. He sends up Bibarel. This is a positive. This can go either way, right? If Bibarel decides not to shield Hyper Beam, this is a winning matchup for me. If it shields Hyper Beam, then I'm kind of screwed, but I can also bait with Psychic, so he has to really think about if he wants to shield his Bibarel or not. He's just going to go ahead and spam these Surfs, which is the correct move from my understanding. I'm going to charge up a little extra energy, get off this Hyper Beam. If he shields it, I'm screwed, but he doesn't, so I'm going to win this matchup. He's going to get another Surf off. He's either going to switch or he's going to stay in and let his Bibarel faint, and it looks like he's just going to let his Bibarel faint. Now, he's probably thinking what Pokemon to bring in next. I have a little bit of energy. It's going to be Gliscor. Get a little bit of lag, but I think it's mutual. He's going to get a charge move off right here. I'm going to let this go. I wish I could have got that Psychic off. Oh, I do get that Psychic off. He used Night Slash. I thought it was going to be Earthquake, but Night Slash doesn't do that much damage to Chansey. I get that Psychic off, and he's just going to farm me down. So now he's loaded with energy, but I do have a Wigglytuff. So Wigglytuff is going to be dealing neutral damage to that Gliscor. Night Slash is not going to deal that much damage, but Earthquake is going to hit like a truck. So he switches into Golbat, and I switch into my Hippowdon. That was a little slow, but it should be okay. I have 2 shields, he has 2 shields. I'm going to shield this Shadow Ball, and I'm going to go ahead and just body slam spam. Plus Earth Power would be dealing not very effective damage anyways, so yeah, body slam I believe is the correct way to go. He's gonna get another charge move off right here. I don't want it. I get hit by the Shadow Ball, so that's unfortunate. I get another body slam off, and he blocks that one. So now he's out of shields. I have Wigglytuff in the back, and I'm able to Fire Fang down that Golbat. So now Wigglytuff versus Gliscor, I do have a shield. I just have to make sure I don't get hit by the Earthquake, because that would knock me out. I'm able to just charm him down. So GG in the second round. So right now it's 1-1, last battle in this set against FPSticks. He leads off with Trash Wormadam. This is the one Pokemon that I was hoping he wouldn't bring out, because all my Pokemon are not going to do very well against Trash Wormadam. Pretty much Trash Wormadam will sweep my team at this point. So knocks out my Toxicroak. I bring Golbat just to try to do some damage. Maybe Wigglytuff would have been a better option, I'm not sure. Ironhead, yeah, Ironhead would deal tons of damage to me. So he brings out Bibarel. I bring out Wigglytuff, and Bibarel will deal tons of damage with that Surf, and these water guns are adding up. Even though my charm is dealing a decent chunk of damage to Bibarel, I'm not burning any of his shields, so Golbat doesn't deal that much damage. And yeah, my charge move, even though Wigglytuff is almost at it, is going to go blocked either way. So he sends out Golbat. I'm going to go ahead and get this Ice Beam off, but even if he doesn't block it, which he doesn't, it's not going to KO that Golbat, because not getting stabbed, and Wigglytuff's attack stat's not super high. He's going to get a charge move off, Shadow Ball into this Golbat, and that's GG. So sends out, well, not GG, he sends out Wormadam Trash again. Anyways, that was the first set with FP6. Very well played. Let's get on to Rommel's battles. Alright, so now we are getting into the battles against Rommel. Rommel is a local trainer to me, and he's a great battler. So yeah, let's see how I do. Alright, so getting into this first battle, I lead off with Chansey. He leads off with Galvantula. So I believe Chansey will win this matchup. Galvantula is going to get to these heavy hitting charge moves, but Chansey is a tank, right? So all I have to do is just not block. He's gonna get the first discharge off, and I'm charging up to that Hyper Beam. Actually, I'm not sure about this matchup. It's actually really close because I'm doing neutral damage with those pounds. I'm gonna get this Psychic off, and I'm hoping he's going to shield because he has a lot of energy. So he does shield that, and so now I'm up shields. He's gonna get another charge move off. At this point, I think he has enough for 2 discharges, so he's gonna get another one off right here. I'm not gonna block it. I'm hoping I can survive this discharge and get off my Psychic, but I don't. Dang. Okay, so discharge does a decent amount of damage. I knew he had 2 back-to-back pretty much, but I'm gonna send in my Toxicroak and try to farm him down. I am up shield, so at this point I can dedicate this shield to my Toxicroak and dedicate to the farm down. I have enough energy for a charge move, 2 charge moves, but he sends out Golbat, and Golbat does tons of damage. Luckily for me, his back Pokemon is a Toxicroak, and Toxicroak does not do very well against Confusion users. So Confusion's just going to knock out this Toxicroak, and he has Golbat left, and I have enough for a Psybeam and a Ironhead. I'm running Psybeam right now, but I might switch it. I think Bug Buzz will provide me more coverage, but I get that Ironhead off, and I'm trying to I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to Confusion him down. I'm going to block this charge move. It's a Poison Fang, so very well guessed, I guess. Well, it doesn't matter. He's going to get another Poison Fang off right here, and that is going to knock out my Trash Wormadam. I get this Poison Fang, Sludge Bomb off, and doesn't quite knock out that Golbat, but I'm able to get to this Mud Bomb. And this Mud Bomb is going to knock out this Golbat. Yes, but very, very close. So even though my Trash Wormadam beats Toxicroak and beats that Golbat, it came out very, very close. So GG for that first battle against Rommel. Alright, getting into this second battle against Rommel, I lead off with Fortress, he leads off with Golbat. So this is not the best of matchups, but it's also not the worst. Bug Bite's not going to be dealing much damage, but these Mirror Shots are going to be doing good neutral stab damage to that Golbat. And I get there relatively fast. He charged up to a Shadow Ball. I expect it to be Shadow Ball. Nope, it's going to be a Poison Fang, so I actually guessed it correctly. So it's a Poison Fang. I get a second Mirror Shot off. And he goes ahead and takes it, and I get the attack debuff. So Mirror Shot has a chance to debuff your opponent's attack, and that's definitely a plus. He's going to use another Poison Fang. He's really trying to bait me, so I'm guessing correctly. It's just that my Bug Bites are not dealing that much damage to him. So I get another Mirror Shot off and get another attack debuff. So at this point his Golbat is really debuffed, and he's running Return on his Golbat. So that's very interesting. That's probably why he wasn't using Shadow Ball. But anyways, I bring out my Chansey. At this point his attacks aren't dealing that much damage. I'm going to go ahead and farm down this Golbat. This Golbat's going to get another charge move. It's going to be another Poison Fang, and I'm just going to go to Pound City. That sounds very weird. Anyways, I'm just gonna pound this Golbat down and have enough energy for either one of my charge moves for the next Pokemon. And whatever it is not gonna deal much damage, but it's going to be Skuntank. So I think I'm going to charge up to a Hyper Beam, and I'm just going to go ahead and let this Hyper Beam go. Mainly because I have enough health to get to a second Hyper Beam, I believe. So he's going to get his first charge move off. I think he has Flamethrower and Crunch. So I think that's the correct moveset you're going to be running on Skuntank if you're going to be running Skuntank. So he's going to get another charge move off here. I'm going to go ahead and block it. Just because I want to make sure I get to another charge move, or I was going to be able to pound Skuntank down. So I'm going to go ahead and use the Psychic. It's going to deal a decent chunk of damage. I don't think Galvantula is the tankiest of Pokemon, and I get the defense debuff. So this battle, I'm getting tons of debuffs, but it's kind of rough right now. He's going to get this discharge off. I think he has enough for a second discharge, but I think it was a CMP tie, so I go ahead and block that. Get this Psychic off. He's going to block it again. I'm going to bring in my Trash Wormadam, and right now he has attack and defense debuff. He's going to get that discharge off, and it does a decent chunk of damage. Trying to Confusion him down. He gets, oh man, he switches into his Skuntank, which I'm pretty sure has Flamethrower. One hit KOs my Trash Wormadam. I pound down that Skuntank. I don't have enough energy to get to the next charge move. Oh, Galvantula has a charge move ready and is going to discharge my Chansey, and that's going to be GG for the second battle. So as you see, Chansey throws some wrinkles into certain battles. As long as you don't run into a Steel type or like a fighting type, you will be okay. Even against Toxicroak, you do decently because Chansey's bulk is really high, and also you might be able to draw a shield because of that Psychic. Psychic will pretty much one-hit KO Toxicroak, so Chansey has some play even against like its main counter of Toxicroak. Going into this last battle, yeah, this is my team that I was using before, but I switched it up since then, so you guys don't know what I'm going to be using in tournaments. Anyways, going into this battle, I lead off with Toxicroak. He leads off with Toxicroak. So this mirror match is very, very hard to play. It really depends on IVs as to who gets CMP, who gets... because CMP is very, very important in this mirror match, because getting that first Mud Bomb will change the outcome, right? So I'm going to go ahead and charge up a little bit extra, get my own Mud Bomb off, and he's going to go ahead and block it. Oh, so it looks like his Toxicroak has a higher attack stat because he got that CMP tie. To get that Mud Bomb off, I'm going to go ahead and get my Mud Bomb off. and he's going to block it. So now both of us have no shields, and I believe I'm going to go ahead and switch into my Golbat, and he is going to go ahead and let this Mud Bomb go. And he's going to go ahead and make a switch into Galvantula. So this is kind of an interesting matchup. This discharge is going to knock out my Golbat, but Golbat, if I had shields, maybe I could have won that because I'm doing super effective damage with my wing attack. Anyways, I send out my Golbat, my Toxicroak, and get off this Mud Bomb, which is going to deal super neutral damage because Galvantula is electric and bug resisting the ground type, electric taking the super effective portion. I send out my Hippowdon, and this is going to be dealing super effective damage because bug is weak to fire. Knock out his Galvantula. He's going to send out his, sends out his Skuntank. I'm trying to get to that Earth Power, and he makes an amazing sacrificial swap, and I'm just like face palming right now because he got that. Anyways, Skuntank's going to be able to get to this Crunch, and this Crunch is going to knock out my Hippowdon. So very, very well played. Oh, this Crunch doesn't knock it out, but the poison jabs after do. So very, very well played by Rommel. He played that perfectly, pretty much. Like, he was either counting or he just has an impeccable timing of having a feeling of when to switch. So I should have been aware of that. That was his win condition because I was going to be able to get to Earth Power before he was going to be able to get to Crunch. But yeah, he just outplayed me. So GG. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you guys did, please make sure you hit that thumbs up, and if you haven't already, please make sure you subscribe to keep up to date with any new content that I may come out with. Good luck in your Toxic Cup. It's been about a week now, and yeah, I'm looking forward to practicing more. Till next time, guys, this is Bestinwest. I'll catch you guys later.